Hello friends and welcome to Tony's Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing another As Seen on TV product. You can barely see it right there. And this is the Silver Bullet garden hose. This is the 100-foot length one. This runs about almost $50 retails, like $48, $49, something like that. I will have an Amazon link in the description, also one in the comments for this of this video. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to check this out today. It says it's lightweight, and you can see there's 100 feet of it here, and you couldn't do this with a regular garden hose. And it says that it's lead free. This one actually comes with a bonus nozzle. Looks like so you can get a little pressure there. It says no kink, easy storage. That sounds great. And right here it says this is the #1 lightweight expanding hose. Not going to waste a whole lot of time here. I'm going to open it up real quick, take a look at it, and then we're going to go outside and get some water going through it. Got an easy to open perforated top right here. And I forgot to mention this is the pocket hose, Silver Bullet hose. So right here we've got both the ends, and right here it comes with this special pressurized tip on it. And let's see here. Oh, there we go. And you see there, you just got like a standard garden hose on the top of it. So I guess you can put whatever kind of attachment you want to on there. And the material here feels pretty strong. It feels like it's got something solid inside of there, and then this outer shell is very soft. All right, let's take it outside and expand this to 100 feet with water in it and see what it looks like. Sadly, at my old house, for some reason I don't have any water spigots, so I have to hook this up to the sink in the garage. So you can see here, the hose is spraying really good. No kinks in it. On the spigot here, it seems to not have any over leakage. There's a little bit there, but I'm telling you, it's my old spigot. That's the really problem here. But I think the hose is doing pretty good. I've had hoses do worse than that on this old spigot. Follow it down. No kinks. I'm standing on the hose right now with all my weight, and it's still spraying out really good. You can see that. And you can adjust this pressure nozzle to where it shoots out a lot farther. Like, I'd say that's probably 30 feet's my estimation there. So yeah, the hose itself is 100 feet, and then it's spraying out like an extra 30 feet there. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you can adjust it back down, and it looks like the minimum would be like 15 feet. The hose itself does have a seal in it already, but it actually came with extra seals, I guess in case you lose one or break one maybe, I don't know. And you can see here I got a standard sprayer hooked up to this pocket hose Silver Bullet now. And yeah, that's going good. Yeah, great, excellent. And it sprays just about as good as the little adapter that came with it. So that little adapter does a pretty good job. So that's just my standard sprayer, so awesome. And again, I'll stand on the hose. That's my full body weight. And it seems to not really change it at all, so great. Turn the water off, and now this is just getting rid of the pressure. And it's curling up just a bit. And here's the hose naked without anything on the front of it there. So with no attachments on, that's how the water comes out. You can see that it's pressurized because inside this hose, there is the core to it is, the core is actually kind of small inside there. So it creates a lot of pressure. You can see it's a little bit of a smaller stream that comes out, but it has a lot more pressure to it. And I can shut it off just by pushing my fingers on it. But when I stand on it, it doesn't stop it. I'm standing on that right now with about as much weight as I can get on it. And you can see still some water is getting through, so. All right. The hose hooked up to my pressure washer. And you can see, got it stretched out here. think they tell the truth on this because I haven't seen any serious kinks in this thing yet. Okay, and here's the nozzle on this hose. I thought y'all all might want to take a look down here. That's how big the opening is. So when the water's coming out, it's like pressurized through that right there. So that is the small opening. So you can see it's not like a normal garden hose with a big old wide opening on it. And check it out, I've got the hose right here. It ain't the prettiest wind-up job, but you can see it's very lightweight. I'm picking it up one-handed, and I'm hanging it up here, even one-handed. And I've got it hanging up here on a hook that I normally hang up electrical wires on, so it doesn't take up that much space. You can see there, easy storage, so I think that's pretty cool. How's that for a very quick impromptu demonstration of the As Seen on TV Pocket Hose Silver Bullet Edition 100 foot long? I have a few things to say about it. I'm going to say this first, that I like how long it is. I like that 100 foot length. You're able to get, to a pretty far distance. My goal today was to power wash some windows. I was able to do that very easily with this hose, because of the length. I was worried about, getting a smaller hose because, I really needed to get in the yard. And I will say this too, it talks about this being a kinkless hose, and I have to say that I think that's true. Normally a garden hose, when I'm trying to stretch it out and go around some corners, you'll see some kinks or maybe have some problems, with the bend and that sort of thing. This never did that. As a matter of fact, I saw a tiny little kink start to form one time, and the pressure immediately popped it out. So it's, I think it was when it was filling up, there was a tiny kink, and then boom, the pressure popped it right out. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now, when it comes to using this hose, I will say this might be a negative. It's a little different than using a standard garden hose, and if you've ever used one of these, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because to use this, you kind of have to wait for the pressure to build up in it. So as soon as you turn it on, you're gonna have to wait probably maybe about 20 seconds for it to fully pressurize, and then then it becomes about as stable as a regular garden hose. But before that, it's kind of it's shriveled up, and it's in its compact state. So when you first pick it up, you're kind of waiting for it to stretch out. So with the standard garden hose, you just pick it up and then you wait for the water to come out. With this, you're sort of just waiting for the water to come out before you do anything with it. I think you can probably get pretty much the same usage out of this hose as you can any other standard garden hose. So I like that. And when it came time to put this thing up, I let the water drain out of it, and then I was able to hang it up in my garage just on a little hook. Whereas if you use a standard garden hose that's 100 feet long, you're probably going to need one of those spindles, where you have to wind it up. For many years, I had one of those spindle things with a garden hose on it. You had to do the crank, and then there's a lot of storage. With this, there's not much storage. You can see that, it came in this little package right here, and that's really all the storage you need for it. And I've got it hanging up out there now, and it's not taking up that much space. So you do have to wait a few seconds for the water to fill it up, but once you're done using it and the water's out of it, it shrinks back down to its smaller size, and it's very easy to store. I would definitely recommend one of these Pocket Silver Bullet hoses. If you're interested in one of these, there will be an Amazon link in the description and also in the comments of this video. If you have any questions about this hose, please just throw those down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those. If you enjoyed this video today, please give it the thumbs up. If you think you know somebody that might need one of these hoses, please share this video out. If you'd like to see some more of my product reviews, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell. The bell will alert you anytime I release a new video. I want to thank you so much for tuning into Tony's Reviews today, and God bless you.